Good morning and welcome, Northdale. Happy Wednesday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Today's the day one. I'm your co-host, Mr. Schreiner.
And I'm Mr. Felge. We are delighted to bring you this live episode of Northdale News with the help of the warm and fuzzy Mr. Colin Schultz.
We're coming back to you once again from just north of the Arctic Circle, where temps are hovering right around 35 degrees today. In Coon Rapids, it should be a somewhat rainy 55.
Your official lunch options this afternoon include beef or chicken nachos, a chicken sandwich, stuffed crust cheese pizza, and the always reliable peanut butter and jelly.
We're here to bring you some information you need this morning, as well as some information that you don't need.
For example, it's a little-known fact that squirrels can be vicious. They'll even fight to the death over territory or to defend their young. Sure, squirrels can be trusting and will even eat from a person's hand, unlike most wild species. However, they are also territorial and have very sharp teeth, so they are not to be messed with. I should point out, however, that there are no recorded cases of squirrels passing rabies to humans. You know, Schreiner, a wise squirrel once said, "You are what you eat." Unfortunately for him, he was nuts.
Students, today is May 5th, or Cinco de Mayo. Contrary to popular belief, Cinco de Mayo does not commemorate Mexican Independence Day. That takes place on September 16th. Rather, it commemorates the 1861 Battle of Puebla, in which 6,000 French troops against a small, undersupplied Mexican force of 2,000 men. Not expected to win the campaign, the Mexican army overcame the French in under a day. While the battle didn't end the war, the victory held great symbolism for Mexico during the Franco-Mexican War and buoyed the army throughout the conflict. Each year, Mexico commemorates the day with celebrations across the country, though it is not a federal holiday in Mexico.
And that was a social studies deep cut. Once again, Ramadan will continue through May 12th.
If you're observing Ramadan, feel free to come down to the library during lunch. Miss Tashi would love to see you there.
Students, at Northdale, we practice valor. Today, valor is being sponsored by our lovely and efficient math teachers. V is for volume, A is for area, L is for length, O is for order, and R is for radius, radical, or ratio.
Now, today's a Viking Huddle Travel Day. Students, if you have passes to be places, go be there. Now, for my next Mr. Schreiner in the Kitchen segment, where I give you short tips I've learned from Mr. Felge about cooking or grilling, tip number 2. When it comes to preparing eggs, the key is to put them into a freezing cold pan and then cook them for at least half an hour on the highest heat possible. If they're not burnt, they're not done. See you later.